Jared Anderson's comeback fight was very underwhelming. So Jared Anderson was featured on the undercard of Keyshawn Davis versus Dennis Berinchik, where he was set to make his comeback fight versus Marios Colias. Mind you, this will be Jared's first fight back after suffering that devastating loss versus Martin Bakole back in August of 2024. Now, with all of that on the table, one would assume after suffering a loss like that, after performing the way how Jared Anderson did, that he would come back and have a burning desire. He would have the hunger. He would have the fire lit under him to showcase to the world that he is still worthy of being a highly touted prospect. Right? But as sad as it sounds, that just wasn't the case. And it wasn't even the fact that Jared Anderson boxed poorly, because actually Jared Anderson boxed pretty decent, considering that there was still some defensive flaws showed within this fight. But overall, from a boxing perspective, Jared Anderson actually boxed pretty okay. The concerning part for me was more so the mindset behind Jared Anderson more than his boxing ability. Now, I don't know if there's something personal going on or if he just had a bad camp. I don't know, but it just seemed like Jared Anderson didn't care to be in the ring that night. And that statement is further backed by the fact that he came in at his heaviest at 256 pounds. Now, I know his last fight versus Martin Bakole, he fought at, I want to say 251, 252. But in that fight, he still looked motivated. He still looked like he had a burning desire. He acted like he actually wanted to compete versus Martin Bakole. Versus in the Colias fight, it seemed that even though he did say he wanted to get him out of there, his actions didn't say that he wanted to get him out of there, if that makes sense. Like, I've seen Jared Anderson go into fights, and when Jared Anderson got his opponent hurt, Jared Anderson gets them out of there. It just seemed like he just didn't care to be in the ring. When I'm looking at his corner, he's telling his corner, oh, I don't want to go 10 rounds. It's probably due to him having such a short camp, because he did have a short camp, but it could also be due to the fact that he is 256 pounds. Or more so, when he's walking to his corner, he's walking slouched over, like he just didn't care to be in the ring. So at this point, I have to question, is Jared Anderson mentally still there? Is he still mentally in tune with boxing? Even though I know he's made claims in the past that he wants to retire early and that he don't really care about the belts, he don't really care about becoming undisputed, things of that sort, and that he's really in it to make money. All of that sounds good because he's young, you know, it is what it is. But when you perform like this in a comeback fight, because let's be honest here, this was more than just a comeback fight. This is a showcase fight. People are watching you because we are interested to see how do Jared Anderson bounce back after suffering a loss like that, right? We're asking questions such as, where are you mentally? Are you chinny? Are you gunshot? Which it seemed that Jared Anderson isn't gunshot. It seemed that Jared Anderson also isn't chinny either, because he got caught with a few good shots. So it seemed to me like, okay, he still have a good chin. He's not gunshot, which is a very good thing, because when you have fights like that where you get stopped and you're taking these hard blows, fighters can potentially go gunshot. They can not punch as much as they used to, or you know things change after a loss like that. So to see that Jared Anderson isn't afraid to let his hands go and that he's still able to take punches, that is a good sign. But when you perform like that, how can you think to maximize how much money you can actually make? How can you expect fans to come out and buy your fights when you perform like you just don't care to be there? I just don't understand that part. Now, the big question is, where does Jared Anderson go from here? Now, contrary to what everybody believes, I actually still stand by the fact that Jared Anderson can be a very good boxer. I still stand by the fact that he has the potential to be a very great boxer. He has the technical skills. He has the boxing ability to be a very great boxer. However, it all boils down to, where is Jared Anderson mentally? If he's not mentally in the sport, if he's not willing to give us his all, or not even just us, but if he's not willing to give himself his all to the sport of boxing, It's only but so far that Jared Anderson can go. And with that being said, if he performs like this, if he's not mentally there, if he's not willing to give his all, it's only but so far that he can go. And I don't think that's very far, if that. And on that note, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy any of this content, make sure you hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and comment down below y'all thoughts and opinions about Jared Anderson's performance against Marios Kolayas. And also, where do you think Jared Anderson goes from here? And hopefully he has a new fight soon, and maybe he could shut me up and shut all of the haters and doubters up about how he performed last night, because from how it's looking, it don't seem like his future is too bright. I'm gonna be honest here. And if you are new, make sure you hit that red button that says subscribe and click that bell, and make sure that bell is turned on to all, so you don't miss out on any future uploads. And like always, it's your boy Remy, and I love you guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.